He's blinded by brands, never questions the Lord. Waving that Joy-Con like it's a sword. But all he's fighting is the facts he ignored.
Hello everyone, I'm the Angry Vigilante. This is my side channel where I post reaction videos to salty fanboys pulled straight from my live streams on my main channel, The Angry Vigilante Show. On the main channel, I also cover gaming news, rants, and full game reviews. I'll leave a link down below and you're more than welcome to come and subscribe and also hang out with me live every Monday morning at 5 a.m. Pacific time.
Big hopes over the past couple of months is this idea that like Nintendo is only...
Harmon, you really got to do something about that hairdo, my guy. I am sorry, man. It is time just to shave it off. We have pictures where they altered it where you have no hair on top. And my guy, you actually can pull off the bald look. Just give into it already. Shave that damn head off. You are literally just giving people ammunition to make fun of you.
Putting out 7 out of 10 games on Nintendo Switch 2. The narrative being, of course, that we haven't had a huge, critically successful game since Donkey.
Well, I'm not going to say it was like huge critically acclaimed type thing. You just have a quality problem. Awesome, boss. We got a $30 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Play that music. Alrighty. I will play some music for you guys. We will play them all. How's it? Since the first one will be Harmon, okay? So we can sit here. We'll listen to Harmon's song since we're reacting to him.
Bonanza and everything else that Nintendo's put out has been slop. You know, ZA is the worst game ever.
Nope, ZA is not the worst game ever anymore. I will gladly go play ZA over ever having to play Tokyo Scrambled ever again. Tokyo Scrambled is literally the worst game I've ever played in my damn life.
Metroid Prime 4 is unplayable. And of course, Mario Tennis is a tennis game.
It's actually a very good tennis game, but it's not worth $70. I gave it a 7 out of 10. My review is going to come out today, guys, for it.
Worst thing they possibly could have done is make a tennis game with Mario in it. Obviously, this is like hyperbolic and ridiculous and makes no sense. You know, like...
No, it does make a lot of sense. You're just being a little too extreme with it, like always.
Every console has 7 out of 10 games, right? But this has been like the major talking point from the community for a while, is this idea that Nintendo doesn't have any heavy hitters.
They don't. The biggest one that they've had is DK Bonanza, which I gave the game, I think I gave the game a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I can handle an 8.5, but any higher than that, no, it was not a 91.
In the near future. Like, please ignore Final Fantasy VII doing well.
That is not a Nintendo game. Try again, Harmon.
Please ignore games like Dynasty Warriors Origins come.
Dynasty Warriors Origin is not a Nintendo game. They are talking about Nintendo games. We all know damn well what you know about those.
Coming out.
What is Tokyo Scrambled? Well, Wonder Red, it is a new Switch 2 exclusive that was showcased in the partner showcase, and it was like the visuals look terrible, but you know, I've been trying not to judge games based on the visuals alone, so I'm like, you know what, $30, what can I lose out? Do not get it. It is not worth it. The only thing redeemable about that game is it's not broken. It will play. There's not performance issues really, unless it's in dock mode. If the dock mode, you have severe frame rate drops.
Please ignore Yakuza Kiwami 3. Please.
Not a Nintendo game, Harmon.
Please ignore like every other game that's coming out over the next month. Please ignore Pokapia, which everyone.
Finally, you name a Nintendo game. I do not think that's going to get into the 80s or higher.
Everyone's over the moon about right now. Like, oh yeah, everything they put out in this 2-month period is a 7 out of 10 game. Like, they're acting like this is going to be some huge...
Awesome, boss. Angry Vigilante should review more games. Those videos are awesome. Well, man, are great. Well, I do got a review coming out today. I'm going to have a review for the Galaxy bundle. That one's going to come out probably Thursday. But the thing is, when I do game reviews, I have to either finish the game, or unless the game is broken, it's just a terrible game, then I won't sit here and finish it to review it. But if I play a game, I generally am going to finish it before. I'm not like a supposed Dreamcast guy who only plays an hour of it. That's why I can't pump them out that fast.
Huge, like, disaster that's going to destroy the console. But in actuality, these guys are being overly anal. Nobody pays that.
My guy, we all know you're the only one that knows what anal's all about.
That much close attention to like the release schedule of games. Nobody's gonna look at like Mario Tennis Fever coming out and being like, oh yeah,
Well, Mario, I got very lucky. It was on sale under $50 over at Walmart. So I definitely picked it up. That game, it's worth it at 50, but not at 70. Absolutely not.
that game isn't good enough for me. I guess
But I need to do a review for it, Mario, because people need to know the truth about that game. That bundle is being glazed. Yes, Mario, 1, 2, 3. Renting it is definitely worth it. Emulating it, it can be. But if you can get it for under $50, it is very well worth it. My grubby, what are you saying there, Zoe? My grubby Cockney accent would make Harmon hate us even more. I sound like Oliver Twist. Are you from, where are you from there, Zoe? Are you from the UK? Or where is Cockney at? Where's that at?
not picking up a Switch. Like, anybody who's picking up a Switch 2 is getting it for Mario Kart or Bonanza or for any other game on the platform, you know.
I don't know if it's getting it for Mario Kart World there, Harmon. That's why when you're seeing enough systems in stock, you had to see them get dropped down to $300 something, like $374 if I remember correctly, at Sam's Club and Costco's, depending which one it was.
But Mario Tennis absolutely has an audience who like it for what it is, but it's not a heavy hitter, and that's fine. You know, like that's the thing people don't understand is that there is.
Harmon, you got to do something about the fan in the background. You either got to set your mic up correctly or you got to turn that thing off.
Is plenty of room in the market for smaller budget sports games, niche games like this. You know, like there isn't like they aren't like wasting resources and time making something that nobody plays. Obviously, you know, obviously a lot of people really like Mario Tennis. Obviously, everyone picks up these games as they come out, and obviously they have a pretty active scene on like immediately. You know, like it's just
Coffee Don, I'm Northeastern UK. You know, Coffee Don, Power Mad UK, I really wish I had your guys' accent. I would sound so much more sophisticated if I had your guys' accent. I really would.
It's just a weird code that we keep seeing these people come up with and try to like introduce to try and keep up the narrative that like Nintendo's on the verge of failing. Is that like, yes, the all their games are 7 out of 10.
Who is saying that they're failing? 7 out of 10 does not mean that they're failing, Harmon. Are you kidding me? 7 out of 10 is still it's a decent, but the problem is when you're looking at a 7 out of 10 for a $70 game, that's when it gets hard to sit there and grasp that part. Zoe, LOL, it's an East London accent. Oh, there you go. Like I said, Zoe, I wish I had your guys' accent. I really do. I will keep our breakfast. Your guys' breakfast is good. Don't get me wrong. But I would love to take your guys' accent.
Like, you know, they try so hard to push this narrative. They fight so hard to keep up the grift that, like, the reality of the situation just is, it's lost on them. Like, they don't understand the reality of what's happening is that the reason the Switch 2 is getting a lot of 7 out of 10 games is because it's a successful console.
That makes no damn sense. Oh, it's getting a lot of 7 out of 10 games because it's successful. Harmon, the success of a console doesn't make any sense to it. You don't sit here and include like how successful the console is into a game review. That makes absolutely no sense, Harmon.
And they'll do well on it. You know, like this isn't complicated. This isn't something that like that can't go under the radar.
Power Mad UK, you're in South Yorkshire. Do you guys got some pudding down there?
Or could be brushed aside. You know, the fact of the matter is these games are doing well, and that there's really nothing that like they can do to kind of like downplay that. So they kind of have to make it about something like superficial and ridiculous, like saying that games, you know, that come out in the high 70s on Metacritic are somehow like these massive disasters from the company.
No one is saying that they're massive disasters, Harmon, but so many of your brethren are freaking the fuck out over them being in the 70s. And I even said this before the Switch 2 launched when it got announced. I said the level of criticism your guys' games were going to get because Nintendo chose to raise the price you guys were not ready for. But it is sad that Harmon of all of them sounds more sensible than the rest.
Damaging the brand. And it's just not going to happen. Like, it is just downright absurd that, like, any of these people are trying these stunts. It's, like, ridiculous that so many people are coming up with this narrative and trying to, like,
Power Mad UK, Yorkshire pudding, not my thing, but plenty not my thing, but plenty love it. Like, what is Yorkshire pudding? I've always heard of it, but when you said you're from South Yorkshire, it just made me think of Yorkshire pudding because it's so famous.
like fabricate their bullshit and trying really, really hard to push their nonsense and trying to say that, like, Nintendo's failing or that they're struggling.
Harmon, get on with it already. You're literally just repeating yourself over and over and over. Get on with it, my guy. Go have a beer. You're much more entertaining.
Like, it's just a giant coke. That's what this all comes down to. The reason why they're so upset about every single Nintendo game is due to the fact that they are so desperate to downplay this console and to make sure that this thing fails.
How is rating a game fairly downplaying the console, Harmon? We're literally rating the games fairly.
And that the PS5 and the PC succeed. You know, that's what this all really boils down to, really, and why they spurg out about it so much is that they feel as if they can, like, you know, keep up the Nintendo hate grift for as long as possible, then maybe someday.
It's not even the Nintendo hate grip. We're not even the ones that are talking trash about the 7 out of 10 games. It's your guys, it's your brethren that's complaining about them because they can't handle it. Before, literally, who was it? Botox Games. Nobody was even really making videos on it. He's the one that started the whole trend, and now all you guys are freaking out over it.
They'll be able to meme it into reality. Where people will, like, see a Mario Tennis game and sneer at it. Like, I don't want to play that. Like, if I wanted to play tennis, I would play Tiger Woods. You know, I would play, Tom Brady. You know, I would play.
Power Man UK. It's basically pancake batter done in hot oil in an oven to rinse with brown meat flavored gravy on it. A lot put other stuff on it too, like sausage or meat. That actually sounds really good, man.
With the real athletes in a real setting, you know.
I do like traditional English fish and chips. I do enjoy those. And you guys, I saw it on a short. You guys sit here and dip your fish in curry. Oh, that's a game changer right there. I love curry.
That's their mindset, okay? Like, they don't care about the unique aspects.
No, we do not, Zoe. We do not know what the Sunday roast is.
Of Mario Tennis. They don't care about what this game brings to the table. All they care about is the illusion that this game existing is somehow, like, ruining Nintendo and making it worse. You know, whether it's pretending that Camelot making these games is taking away resources from Golden Sun, or trying to say that.
I mean, they can do both. I actually enjoy Mario Tennis Fever. I think it is an amazing game. The problem is it's just not worth $70. I had so much fun when I rented it. If I can find it for under $50, I'm going to sit here and buy it, because me and my wife absolutely love the game. And my wife is not a gamer. She does not really play games, and she was having so much fun playing that game with me.
These games are worthless and nobody plays them. Like, you know, they come to all these, like, insane conclusions and make all these insane statements. It really does need to be understood that this kind of hyperbolic nonsense really needs to be dismissed and denounced. It is downright absurd how we're seriously listening to YouTubers try and tell us that Nintendo has a problem releasing 7 out of 10 games.
I mean, we're not really saying that the problem. You guys are complaining about it. We've just been pointing out the fact. Okay, yes, Nintendo's been putting out a lot of mid games, a lot of 7 out of 10 games. It is what it is. It's because they keep overpricing them.
You know, they're trying to tell us that this is some, like, huge epidemic that's going to.
No one is saying that. You guys are acting like it's like that.
Ruin Nintendo and, like, the console. You know, they're trying so hard to fabricate this narrative that Nintendo's perpetually failing and on the way out and, like, just not doing very well, when in actuality it's just It is just a giant cope. Like that's just the reality of this, is that this is a giant cope, and it should be treated as such. You know, this is something
Yes, we should treat you like you're just nothing but a giant cope. We all know this one.
that we really should talk about going forward, is that like these niche games coming out and selling like a couple of million units, it's not some blemish on Nintendo.
I mean, it kind of is a blemish, Harmon. If so many people were literally expecting to get the sales of the Switch 2 games like they got with Switch 1 games. And I've been saying before the Switch 2 even released, you can't have major third-party support and have the same sales. It's just not going to happen.
Nintendo's record. You know, having a lower Metacritic score than Mario or Zelda is not going to inhibit the success of these games. The simple fact of the matter is, like, a score like this means absolutely nothing, other than the fact that like it's not a AAA high budget game. Like, again, plenty of people love a 7 out of 10 games. Like,
yes, agreed. But you guys are the ones that are freaking out about it.
they have an audience.
I guarantee you he saw the video that Nintendo did, and that's why he made this video. Because Nintendo and him both made their videos before I did. And I believe that we all got inspired to make it from Botox Games because he's the one that sat here and did the 7 out of 10 one.
People clearly like this stuff. So why exactly are you spurging out about it? Like, I can tell you from experience, like the vast majority of the audience won't even know that games like this, games that they're not interested in, like even exist. So like what harm comes about by having these things made and marketed?
There is no harm, Harmon. That's the thing. We're not the ones really saying it's your brethren. You need to go talk to your people on this one.
Marketing them and releasing them, right? There's nothing wrong with Mario Tennis Fever, and yet going
at $70 there is. You know, I guarantee you by the end of the year, you will find that game on sale at Walmart for less than $50. I guarantee that's going to happen.
Into this release, we were always told that this was going to be a failure, this was going to be a bomb, this was going to like negatively impact the Switch 2. It was.
I mean, did anybody really say it's a failure? I do not remember people saying that.
Nothing but a giant cope. And it
just like your hairdo, man. Really got to do something about that hair.
It's high time that we acknowledge that.
You can cry in the comments, but you won't survive. Like and subscribe if you feel that vibe. We're hard and so